people. A recent report claims the drug kills an estimated 500,000 Americans and Europeans annually. Efficiency trials funded by pharmacy companies are biased, it shows. The study also found psychiatric drugs actually cause 15 times more suicides than reported by the FDA, not to mention some of the side effects like mania, nervousness, and paranoia. The list just goes on. Nonetheless, antidepressants are the second biggest prescribed drug in the U.S., with more than 250 million prescriptions given out each year. Why is there so little attention to this when, well, money talks? The antidepressant market is huge. It was worth $9.4 billion in 2013. Joining us in the now is Peter Gøtzsche, researcher of this data and professor at Denmark's Nordic Cochrane Center. Your research claims 500,000 deaths are caused by antidepressants annually. It is, of course, alarming. What is it based on?
It's not only antidepressants. I also included antipsychotics and benzodiazepines. And it's based on randomized trials and good observational studies. And I talk about 500,000 deaths every year in those who are 65 or older in the United States and Europe. These drugs also kill many young people.
If we look at the forecast for the antidepressant market, of course, it's a huge market. It is expected to drop in the next couple of years. What is the reason for the numbers going down, the market going down, so to say? Are people becoming more aware of the dangers of antidepressants?
I hope so, but I don't think anybody really knows the reason that it has started to go the other way.
Well, your research argues that the government is underestimating the amount of suicides that antidepressants cause. Why is that?
Yes, this is very strange. A senior official at the American Food and Drug Administration, he published a study based on drug company trials where he had a certain amount of suicides on active drugs. But then 5 years later, the same man was in charge of a very big analysis at the Food and Drug Administration that found only 10% of the suicides he had himself reported 5 years earlier. So this is one of the reasons that I write in an upcoming book that the FDA in America has underestimated suicides on active drug by a factor of 15 approximately. There should have been 15 times more suicides. So these drugs are far more dangerous than we think they are.
Some data suggests that American children are being prescribed 3 times more psychotropic medication than children in Europe. Why is that?
This is mainly because of a relatively small group of Harvard psychiatrists that have been very active in diagnosing and medicating children. So American children, due to a small group of psychiatrists who have huge financial conflicts of interest in relation to the drug industry, all that has driven American children into a tremendous amount of drug use that is very harmful for them.
All right, Professor Peter Gøtzsche, researcher and professor at Denmark's Nordic Cochrane Center with us in the now from Copenhagen. Thanks so much.